What's up, Crypto Nation? What is going on, YouTube? VidMe, of course, the best platform. Steam it. What's going on? All right, so there's been a lot of big news. You saw a video that I posted earlier when I reacted this morning to after seeing the market go up with Bitcoin and Ethereum. And pretty much, I was actually really surprised when I dug deeper to see that there weren't many coins that suffered around that time. Like usually when Bitcoin skyrockets, everything else goes in red. Ethereum goes red. Everything goes red. Dash. Everything else suffers. But it seems like after this big jump with Bitcoin, like everything kind of followed it and went up. Sorry if I'm yelling right now. I'll lower my voice. Just a little excited. But yeah, which brings me to the topic of today. I also want to point out to you guys, let me see if I can find this real quick. If you are interested in, no, not cloud mining. No, not cloud mining. But if you're interested in, let's see if I can get it and show you guys real quick. Dang, where did it go? Here it is. If you guys are interested in Storj, a lot of you may or may not know, here it is right here. Let me see if y'all can see that. Storj is actually having their big token sale. As you can see, it's insane. Okay, many of you guys don't know. Storj has been around for quite a while. They've been on the Bitcoin blockchain trying to improve their business, and they finally made the decision to switch over to Ethereum, right? So, of course, with that switch, they're going to be paying a lot of money out of their own pocket to switch, but it'll be better for them in the long run because of Ethereum's smart contract blockchain is just that much more better. And plus, with the Bitcoin being so big and not being able to like really crunch the numbers, it's basically it's tapered right now. You know what I mean? It's tapered. If you're using Bitcoin right now, everything is slow. Everything's bottlenecked right now. That's the best way to put it. Everything's bottlenecked, and it's not really good for business, especially when you're making transactions in real time, and you can't really confirm it because you have to wait for all these other blocks ahead of you to basically get solved before the transaction is considered complete. So that's the dilemma that is going on. But Storj is having their sale. As you can see, they opened up today, hours ago. Get out of here. Hours ago. And as you can see, they're about to hit their cap. That is freaking crazy. Crazy. In less than 8 hours, they're damn near right there at their cap. That's crazy. But if you're interested in that, I'll say check it out. It's like 50 cents is the sale price. Earlier when I checked it, it was around like 56 cents. So pretty good if you want to get into it. You can also donate BTC or Ethereum, or you can use Shapeshift for your alternate coins as well. Not a bad price. I kind of just feel like Storj is a slow grower. I don't really want to put all my resources into amassing a huge amount of it, if you will, mainly because I want to be able to put my money elsewhere where the profit might come a little quicker. That's it. But I just wanted to share that with you guys just in case you may or may not have known. But yeah. So back to the topic at hand. You see the calculator up. You see the hash running in the back. Good numbers. So one of the coins that I really wanted to get into was SiaCoin and SiaCoin. I feel like today it jumped like 56%. Now, I was telling you guys that if you do want to get into and hopefully get into one of these situations where something turns into like a Ripple or another big gainer, that's very successful, you can't jump on the train when it's taking off. Like, you know what I mean? You can't jump on the train like that. You have to jump on when it's in its infancy. SiaCoin to me says that it's in its infancy and it's starting to actually blow up. Way past blowing up. It's going. It's trucking. So what you see in the back is I wanted to kind of just maximize what I could do. I got my wallet set up and everything. It's synchronizing and whatnot, but I wanted to see if I can start mining some myself, and that's what I'm doing. So as you can see in the hash in the background, that's just the mining going on. And I think this recording might be taking a little bit of performance hit. I did adjust the miner to 21 intensity. It was at 28, and I couldn't do anything on my desktop, like super slow. But I was getting more mega hashes, more mega hash. But I turned it down to 21. My computer works fine with it, so I'm gonna leave it running in the background. And yeah, man, it's pretty cool. I'm digging it, and I mean it's blowing past some. It's actually really going pretty good. I will show you what I am looking at. So I'm using Sia mining, and this is a brief idea of what I'm looking at. Let me go ahead and refresh it, see what we're actually looking at. Boom. So it's not bad. You know what I mean? It's not bad. It's not bad. How long will it take to get to the first payout? I don't know. They only pay you out once you hit 2,000 SiaCoin. So we'll see what it's looking like by the end of the night, and just kind of see overall, how long I would have to let it mine before, I reach, 500 increments, at 500 increments, and see if it's actually even worth it. I did the breakdown roughly of it's probably out of date now, obviously, but from probably about 5 minutes ago, 3 or 4 minutes ago. And this was a breakdown. I wanted to compare it to, when I looked up the pricing on Crypto Compare, I wanted to check it in Litecoin because I was actually going to see if I can trade a Litecoin or some SiaCoin just to get it started, jump started. But the breakdown it gave me was this thing right here was 0.000600 Litecoin. That's how much one SiaCoin was worth at the time. And I did the breakdown of 2,000 of a 2,000 purchase, and it gave me about $32.81, $32.81. Type that on Coinbase, it added to about 1.2 Litecoin. So I think that's pretty decent. I mean, every 2,000 SiaCoin you get, you know what I mean? That's, is about a Litecoin. It's not bad. I consider it a pretty safe draw right now. We'll see what happens later, but I wanted to actually just mine some before I just started trading up for it. And then something weird happened on Shapeshift. They had SiaCoin on there because I was trying to figure out what I can get for a Litecoin, but must have stalled out or timed out when I was setting up the mining. By the time I went to it, Shapeshift took SiaCoin off. So I don't know what's going on, but definitely, yeah, that's been the craze for like the last hour for me, getting this thing set up and started. Actually, it's not as hard as people think it is or people make it out to be. It's really not that hard. Now, if everything else is just as easy as SiaCoin mining is, then I'm actually shocked. And I wouldn't mind building another rig specifically for it. You know what I mean? I wouldn't mind it at all. I like to see how it would do with like Zen and an AMD card, but right now it's using CUDA cores, and I'm getting pretty good hash rates, I think, with 21 intensity, and I don't know if it's using both of my GPUs. in a SLI and SLI or SLI or what, but hopefully it is. And I just kind of want to see what I can get out of a normal, normal day's work, leaving my computer running, and see if it's actually worth it to mine it or not, or just to buy it. So that's kind of where I'm at right now, but it is what it is. Guys, cryptocurrency is taking over. You got to find your niche now. You got to find what you like, what you believe in, and then you actually got to just do it. You know what I mean? I hear a lot of people, there are a lot of people on YouTube, a lot of people on social media that they have their own style of how they trade, I guess you would say, and you can't really get caught up in the hype. You know what I mean? There's a lot of moving parts. A lot of people take their sum of one and move it over to the other and move that sum and move it to the next. They're constantly moving. So by the time you hear the information, they probably, for instance, like if I tell you, man, I'm about to move all my stuff to Steam today, but tomorrow I see that Litecoin is going up, so I'm moving all my Steam back to Litecoin because it's going to make me more of a profit. That's trading. That's frequent trading. I don't really like to do frequent trading. I like to find things that have potential for a good payout. And what I mean by good payout, I want something that can potentially, at the best, make me money in a 2-year period of time. We can't predict the market. We don't really know what's going to happen, but I'm basing it on how I looked at Ethereum. Ethereum 2 years ago when it came out, it was $600 for 2,000 coins if you would have participated in the ICO. Today, if you didn't sell or buy any more, that 2,000 coins by itself today would be worth over $210,000. So that's what I'm saying, is that you got to sometimes not look for instant profit. Like people going with Ripple, they want that instant profit. They see that it's making lots of money, so they're willing to throw all their cash at it and try to make a big profit. There's a lot of risk in that. You don't know when it's going to go down, when it's going to take a hit, when it could recover. And so I just prefer to find things that have a good backing, a good standing, good bones, and can be proven or looks to be proven that it will be a grower, a slow grower or a medium grower. It's going to grow down the line in the long run. So, and what that does for me also is that, and what it could do for you is, a lot of people don't have a lot of money to throw around to buy everything that they want at this moment. I don't have that luxury. So when I look for slow growers, I like to look for things that, when you look at Steam, for instance, when something starts off at like 50 cents, or the Storj, like if it starts off at 50 cents and you're buying now, and then it hits $1, and then you're still buying, and then a year later it's up to like $1.75 or $3 or $4 or whatever, and you're still buying, and then that 2-year mark hits and it just blows up or something. You know what I mean? By that time that it blows up, you already have so much quantity because you've been accumulating it over a certain period of time, versus dropping $5,000 on one thing right now, or going to get a loan or whatever people do, sell a vehicle, whatever, to do that. You know what I mean? You don't try to predict the unpredictable. You will never win. You might win, but it's a big gamble. You're better off stacking your money or stacking your coins slowly and just go play the lottery. If you hit that, then you can buy whatever you want, whenever you want, however much you want, and cause the market to crash or something like that. But yeah, definitely, man, just stick to the plan. Give yourself a budget. I put so much money away a month for crypto. So put so much money away a month, like I said, and I stick to that. It's so easy, and it's so to like I said, to look at the numbers every day and be like, man, if I could just put $500 down on that. I don't have $500 to pull from somewhere else. You know what I mean? Of other things that depend on that $500 that can't afford to sit for X amount of time before it decides to be profitable. So like I was saying, just do it. Get a plan going. Find some stable growers in the market and start investing. Invest when it's small, reap the rewards when it's big. You know what I mean? That's what I'm trying to do with Golem. That's what I'm trying to do with SiaCoin. And there's another one. What is the other one? That's what I'm trying to do with Augur. Obviously an Ether, but I don't really consider those altcoins. But those are altcoins. But Ether and Bitcoin, I don't really consider those. And Litecoin, I don't consider those altcoins. But I also obviously hold investment in those as well. And right now, kind of more of Bitcoin, kind of just holding to use it as a gateway to purchase other stuff along the way that I would like, you know what I mean, to get me a good startup, you know what I mean. Ideally, I would like to spend like 1 Bitcoin on however many SiaCoin I can grab out of that, but it's not necessary right now. I just want to see what I can get out of mining and then how I can supplement that towards whatever I put towards it. But I'm looking at putting money towards those things like Golem, SiaCoin, and Augur. I'm looking at putting money into those as an investment, a long-term investment, versus what I put into to Bitcoin or what I put into Ethereum, what I want for profit, because I want those things to have, I want to have that margin of profitability at my disposal. So, you know, if I own another 10 Ethereum right now, and then at the end of the year it goes, you know, the price doubles to like $200, then, you know, if I really need to use it and not pay back into it, roll over my profits back into it, then I can use that to, like, you know, and put a down purchase, you know, down payment on a car, or, you know, another car or whatever it is that I may need at the time, or contingency money or something. But that's what I have liquid precious metals for, liquidate. But that's an example of how to use it, and how I basically use my funds. I like to roll things over and not just, I want to get out of the habit of just taking money when I feel like I need it, because ultimately I would rather see it grow versus taking it when I need it. That's why I have a job. So shit happens though sometimes. You never know. My car just took a dump on me this week. Luckily, it's a brand new car, 2 years old, and it still has warranty, so didn't have to come out of my pocket much. But shit happens, man. You know, I could have jacked up all 4 tires or something and paid like hell of a lot of money. So, you know what I mean? You just never know when something's going to happen, and you never know when you're going to need funds. But I'm tired of rambling. If you guys like the video, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, upvote. Promote it if you like. Thank you for your guys' contributions. I have received a few contributions in crypto. I really appreciate it. Thank you very, very much. And I will continue to try to bring good content that I feel is worth reporting on. So again, to recap, Bitcoin went up, Ethereum went up, crazy, and it's still going up. Ethereum is almost it's almost at $120 now. That blows my $130 prediction for this year out the water already. Moving on. SiaCoin is damn good right now, over 50% today alone. It's crazy. And we went over Storj having their token sell, which isn't going to last very much longer at all. They just opened today, and it looks like it probably might close by the end of today. It says 30 days. They're giving this thing 30 days. It ain't going to be 30 days. This shit's going to be over within a full 24 hours. So get over there, check it out, start investing smartly, invest within your means. Don't live outside your means, because then you will definitely be hurting. So it's my words of wisdom today. It's only worth like 0.002 Litecoin. But I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.